Hey guys, so today's video is going to be a tour of Snowy and Jerry's room. They are two of my 5 bunnies that I have. They are my bonded pair. Right now they're my only bonded pair. Other 3 are single. And I did mention in Toby's video of him being neutered that I do have a plan to bond all 3 of my other bunnies, but I'm not sure how that's gonna work because little T can be a little difficult as far as him trusting any person or other bunny or anything. So yeah, so today's video will be just about Snowy and Jerry, not even necessarily about them, but just about their room. We do have plans to do a few things to their room to make it a little better for them, but right now I will show you how their room is, and we can go from there. So yeah, let's get to it. So here you'll see a homemade room divider that we did. The room that I'm standing in right now is where little T is, and I will do a tour of that sometime soon. But basically this door is usually locked, but obviously I just unlocked it. Opens and we go into Jerry and Snowy's room. Right next to this door here, you're going to see their litter box and their hay bin. And basically, they are, I change their litter boxes every maybe 2 to 3 days, depending on how bad they are. They have a pretty big litter box, so it tends to be okay for at least 2 to 3 days. I don't do it every day, but I do basically what they do is they'll dig out some hay from their little box here and put it all in here. They'll pee and poop on it, so I'll take that out probably at least once a day. I'll get rid of all the dirty hay that's left over in there because they won't eat it after that. And then this wire that you're seeing basically goes up to my webcam. Yep, I'm one of those crazy pet parents that watches their animals while they're at work. I do like to just check in on them and make sure they're okay. This camera actually will go to the other side of the room as well. So I can see little T, not as well as I can see these guys, but I can see little T as well. So basically after that, I do put a towel down here because they tend to like pee on the rug, which you can see, and I can't get that stain out. But it's okay for their rug. They like to pee sometimes right outside of it, and specifically in the spot here. So I do put an extra towel down. They luckily do not chew it, or they don't chew it, they don't eat it, they don't do anything like that. They just pee on it, sometimes poop on it. And a lot of the times when I'm watching them on the camera, they'll be snuggled up on the towel as well, which is really cute. And then you move over here and they have their water dishes. This is kind of where things change a little bit as far as like what toys are down. I do want to clip this one up. I did that for little T, and he tended to chew it a little bit better. But they do mess around with it a little bit. They do have some random like willow chews, willow balls hanging around. This here is their absolute favorite place ever. You can see Snowy there, and Jerry is in his little willow tent. But yeah, this is basically their favorite place ever to hang out. So they had always loved cardboard boxes, and they were really good with it. Like, they didn't destroy them. So like I had basically cardboard boxes for them that they've had for like 3 years, and I thought it was awesome. But then Snowy actually went through a crazy surgery last year. Can't believe it's almost been a year, but it was in January last year. And ever since then, she had started destroying them, and she was like eating them. I actually had these extra pieces hanging around, so I made them a little hangout area, and it tends to work pretty good. They love it. Of course, Jerry loves his little teepee too, and basically he has had a teeth filing this year. So after he had been under anesthesia and had his teeth filed, I had to give him medicine 3 times a day. So he doesn't really like to come out too much for me. He will eventually, and he is pretty sweet, but he really is a punk too. And yeah, yep, we're working on our relationship again, but you can see him in there just chilling. He also hates to be brushed, and I do have to brush him a lot because he's a lion head and he's a devil mane. I will insert a picture here of him in all his furry glory. Anyways, yeah, so this is their little hut. What I usually do is I will pull this blanket down a little bit more to give them some more privacy. But the problem with it is that sometimes like I can't see them on the camera when they're all the way back there if it's covered. So that's an issue for me because that's the reason why I bought the camera. I want to be able to see them. Anyways, this is their pellet dish. That is a little house that my dad got them from Petco one year for Christmas. I believe it was 2 years ago. And they do chew on it. I never really see them in it. Over here is just another, like, I would have had a cardboard house, but like I said, Snowy eats it. So what we do is we put a little, I have like a container that I basically cut out a hole in, and I put a towel down because I actually just straighten it out, but they'll go in there and like dig at it and stuff, and they love doing that. And then again, we have fleece on top to give them a little more privacy. I bought them a little bendy bridge because I figured it would be something for them to chew on. They don't really chew it that much. There is like a spot here where maybe they chewed a little bit, but they really don't care about it. Go figure. Oh. Go figure. Oh my gosh, who is messaging me that much? That is a little jingle ball roller thing that most bunnies like. My bunnies these two just don't really do too much as far as like playing. This is an igloo, again, that they don't really use, so sometimes I'll just sanitize it and I will give it to like the other buns and stuff like that. And behind here is another litter box that honestly I just put some hay in once in a while for them to use. I have to put a little bit more hay. I usually put like a treat hay in there. They do not use that too much. There is a little ball for them to play with, which again, they don't really use that much. In a willow tent, I have a little play barn that I put treat hay in for them. I usually will take it out and put it like in the middle of the room when I do that, and they have fun with that. There's another willow ball and this little toy, which I forget where I got it from. Hi dear, can you say hi? Say hello. Anyways, it's a pine cone toy and it gets like Jerry's hair all stuck in it, but they again don't really care about it very much. Let me try. Yeah, and then the biggest part of the room is this little house that I bought for them. This is what it looks like. There is a cute little window here, but what you do, like when they go in, you can't really see it too well, but there is a compartment up there that honestly they don't really use. I have a towel in there. And then there's a little compartment here, which basically there's a hole there. They like to hang out in here a little bit. They really don't do too much in here, but they will hang out like in the bottom. Sometimes I'll feed them pellets in there just to get them to like really use the house, but it is really cute anyway. And then Jerry went in his little house with his wifey. But yeah, I guess we'll do just a quick little overview.